to remain in power and make the election unfree and unfair. So Google the gerrymandering. Election season, I would say parasite. Parasite. It's something
Wow.
that lives off another creature in the form less than a unit, and I think you know what I mean.
Yeah. Heck out of you.
Soft power.
Soft power.
It's an overused term, and most of the time people don't understand what they mean.
But it's
Soft
a
power.
good word by itself, right?
Soft power comes from a professor called, I think his name is Joseph. Power is to get someone to do what you want. You could do it through a missiles. You could do it through a sanction. You could do it through diplomacy. You could do it through art. You could do it through a way of life like Kinsuki or Hookah or Nixon or Sisu of Finland, for example. But it's not like just creative economy, if you know what I mean. It's not just like eating durian or things like that.
Right.
It's really a way of life that it has to be authentic. If it was Sweden, for example, that wanted to use equality as a soft power, they really favor marriage equality, racial equality, but they do walk the talk. It can't be that we have Series Y or we have some of our great entertainment, but we refuse marriage equality bill that my party is proposing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fake.
Right.
It's just not real. It's just not really in your DNA and things like that. So it could be considered as a creative industry, but it's not really a soft power, and the term is really misused, and it annoys the hell out of me when it's not the same.
Yeah. So for your own definition of the soft power, what it should look like, and also how we should use it.
It's power is to get someone to do what you want, and it's something that is not forced. That's soft power.
Right.
It's something that you're not threatening them with a torpedo or a drone, a striker drone, things like that. That's all hard power. It's not sanction. It's not like if you don't, allow the Chinese visitors to come in, without checking the visas, I'm going to, oppose the same measure against you. But it's really the sense that I wanted to buy Korean products because I believe in the quality and because of my favorite actor or actress or band use it. These are the things that is soft power. So, I mean, it's a term that when it's right, it's right. I mean, it's something that is hard to identify, but when it's right, then you kind of feel it. It's not creative industries. It's not just music. It's not just food. It's not just Thai boxing, but it's really, a way of life, a way of the things that you could get someone to buy your products, to come to your country, or to really look up to you, like how some of us look up to Nordic countries, for example, for their welfare state, for their way of life.
So in your opinion, what kind of our soft power, from the Thai soft power that has the most chance?
Marriage equality. We are very welcoming, regardless of gender. It doesn't matter what gender you are, as long as, you are happy with who you are and you perform to society. The level of tolerance is much higher than in majority of the countries. I mean, if we do pass the bill, it will be like the second Taiwan, for example. Taiwan was the first country that passed the bill, and they benefit like a whole lot from it, not just the LGBTQA community, but the entire country as a whole, the branding of the country, and also, the authenticity that comes from it, rainbow economy that comes after it. I think that's one thing that is our strength. Diversity is our strength. That's what we're telling the world. Tolerance is part of the Thai culture, and all those economic benefits that come after it, the creative industry, the textile industry, the fashion industry, I mean, that's just peripheral. But I think it's, the branding of the entire country that is a platform